Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing Horror Lotus for our Liberation. So I never really officially made a guide for Horror Lotus, and this can essentially be my guide and what I look for in Horror Lotus. So in phase 1, basically you just spawn in, you stand still for a bit, wait for the lasers to spawn, and then you slowly move so that you're always at the middle part of the lasers. Now you can teleport between the lasers. Make sure you guys kill the little mobs that basically spawn every now and then, because they do inflict statuses, and make sure you guys watch out for the platforms that are falling or the objects that are falling. And then for phase 2, basically phase 2 and 3, I try to just bait him into attacking into my direction, and then once he starts the push animation, I just teleport over to the other side so that I'm out of his range and I don't get pushed by him. I feel like in Horror Lotus, both phase 2 and 3, the most important thing to avoid, besides the 1-hit KO type of objects or 2-hit KO type of objects, like the big robot that just fell on me, is his push. Because his push is very dangerous. It could push you into very bad situations, such as, you know, pushing you right under a platform and then it falls on you and that platform breaks, or pushes you into one of those objects that basically one-shot you or two-shot you. And then on here, I basically use my impenetrable skin, which is my super stance, and he's unable to push me off. I know classes can also use up jump, but watch out for the objects that fall on you. And you can also iframe it. Sometimes you just get unlucky and you only spawn one platform, so you guys have to stand on it. But yeah, ideally you want to be on the platforms or as far away from him as possible, but that's not always, you know, possible when there's not enough platform spawning. I did do pretty good in this whole fight, but towards the end I kind of screwed up, as you'll probably be able to see later. Like here, I just iframed it just to be safe. I didn't really need to iframe it, but you know, I just did it just to be safe. And then once he spawned laser balls, I try to watch the background a bit and see which direction he's throwing it to. So if he's throwing it towards the right side and I'm on the right side, I need to be more careful and look at the ground next and see where it's going. Otherwise, you know, I just don't really bother avoiding it, because if it's going to the other way, it's not going to hit me anyways. And for mages and classes of teleport, you guys can always teleport down when he pushes you up. This can help with just not getting hit by objects right on top of you. And it just gives better control overall for the whole fight. Now for the gravity fields, I try to stay a bit away from it because you can't jump inside of it. It's not a big deal, but when you're trying to move away, it's hard and you can probably die if you don't move out of the way in time. So again, just keep going to behind him each time he tries to push. Sometimes I struggle with this because my attack and burst covers him and I don't know which way he's facing. I think Nexon should eventually make a layering option where they place all of the character skills in the back and place Lotus and any other boss's skill in the front of the layer, so we can see him instead of our skills. And it's very dangerous because his push is kind of crazy. See, I almost get knocked off there, but I didn't. Sometimes you just have to bait his push a little bit so he pushes, and that way you have a few seconds of delay before the next one. And you also want to be out of his reach after you bait him, so you don't get hit. And obviously, if it were between having one of those demolishers dropped on you versus getting pushed by Lotus, I would take the Lotus one more than the demolisher. So I got knocked back here somehow, so that was kind of annoying, but whatever. Sometimes I forget I don't have super stance. And obviously I didn't use my bot. I mean, I don't even have stance, really. I have 80% stance as a Kaiser, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. That was kind of a throw towards the end, because it was just getting too easy, honestly. But yeah, Lotus is a very hard RNG boss, meaning sometimes everything can go wrong at the same time, and you're kind of just screwed. Like right there, if I didn't iframe, I might have died. But yeah. And then I think I did try to take my fine ass time switching a drop here, so I didn't burst here. If I bursted here, he probably would have died by now. But I wanted to switch to drop here, so I was tapping him down a bit. So yeah, that kind of took a few lives. If I wasn't trying to switch to drop gear for, you know, cubes and stuff, I wouldn't bother trying to tap him down. But yeah. I mean, I figured I had 4 lives to lose, so I wasn't really in a rush, so I just slowly tapped him down a little bit. And I think towards here, I was just like, let me just burst him a little bit so I get it down. And I can switch my drop gear. But yeah, I did have to stop my burst, because if I kept bursting, he would have died. I think I do lose 1 more life here because I was trying to switch to drop gear, and switching a drop gear on Lotus is never fun. It used to be a lot easier because towards the end he wouldn't do the lasers and the laser balls, but now apparently that's not a thing anymore and they fixed it, so that's a lot more work switching the drop gear because you have to avoid the laser platforms. You have to avoid the laser balls as well, whereas before it's just you just gotta avoid him and some objects and you're pretty much good to go. Yeah, I think I die right here probably because I get zapped by the lasers. Oh no, I think I got a demolisher dropped on me. Oh no, I don't. Interesting. How did I die? Did I even die here? Oh, probably to the laser balls. What? Okay, I don't even know how I died, honestly. I have no idea what got me there. Maybe it was a lag delay towards the end? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just die and don't even know how I die. Because just Lotus being Lotus, I guess, and Nexon laggy servers don't really help sometimes. So yeah. And that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys found it helpful. Post any comments, questions in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe for future videos and follow me through my liberation quest.